Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is Mass Effect 2, where I was planning to go and help Morden here, but I actually have something a little bit more pressing. Kind of, at least. It's kind of complicated. But I did an assessment of my equipment, and I discovered that I had missed something that I would dearly like to get. And that is on Omega. Now, since I'm going to Omega, conveniently enough, there's an objective to help Samara here. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Just for sake that I'm gonna end up doing Samara's loyalty mission, I'm gonna go ahead and take her. And Garrus, I think, is a pretty good... And he's got the concussive shot, he's got overload, he's got assault and sniper rifles. I don't know that I would need either of those, but... I don't remember, actually do not remember Samara's loyalty mission at all. But she does have a ton of points to spend. She doesn't have Reeve yet, which I believe is a very good... See, it restores health and temporary health bonus when used against organics, and it does double damage to armor and barriers. So that is a fantastic way to get rid of barriers and armor, and oh my god. So I definitely want to keep enough points for her to use that. I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll rank up Throw to 3. Justicar I definitely want to max out. And we got Sapiens Justicar and Cato Justicar. Let's see, Sapiens is... Let's see, Rival and Asari Matriarch. So apparently she's not a matriarch yet. For some reason I kind of thought she was. She's been doing this for 400 years, which means she's at least 500 or 600 years old. She may be a few hundred years away from matriarch, though. Let's see, reduces recharge time. I like that. Cato hones her lethal skills, increasing your... No, you are a biotic? That is your weapon. The alternative only reduces... It's basically swapping weapon and power recharge values, but I'd rather have that lower recharge time. Definitely. And, uh-oh, that means I can only get pull up to rank 2, or throw up to rank 2. I might have to reconsider that. Let's see. No, I'll go ahead and take that at rank 2. Actually, I'll have 1 point left. That sucks. Oh well. So, and her weapons. I haven't touched her weapons yet. I do not want her to have the Locust. The Locust is inferior in your squad mate's hands. And I do want her to have the... Oh, wow. SMG and heavy... Wow, that's nice. Okay. Definitely going to keep her with that, I think.
In Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Oh. That's nice.
Is that Shepard? Shepard's supposed to be dead. Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
I want to answer this, but at the same time, that does feel kind of a renegade thing.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
I'm starting not to like this guy.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
There's always an angle.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Uh-huh. Okay.
End. End is not.
We've gotten everything from Harrods, okay. But right here, at the Omega Market, I don't know why I didn't buy this much sooner. I wish I had bought this,
This looks interesting.
much sooner. This actually gives me the ability to enhance my sniper rifle headshot damage as well, so I definitely wanted that. I also haven't bought anything from Ken's Salvage. Now, Ken's not here anymore. I certainly hope the proceeds go to him, but I definitely want to buy this heavy skin weave.
This might be useful.
I'm going to skip the heavy weapon ammo for now, even though it's cheap, and I'm going to skip the shotgun damage. I don't use either of those really enough to make it worthwhile, and yeah, so I'd rather go ahead and get what I can. Can I actually talk to him? No, he's just...
Life on galactic fuel.
Okay.
You, sir. You are a flight. You.
He offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but his silhouette strongly resembles
Gavorn, I've seen you doing things. Uh-huh.
Come on, let me in.
Actually, you know what? Before I do this... Oh, I really should have done this at the beginning. But before I do this, I want to go check on the Yara, because I've done 2 missions since I went to the Shadow Broker's lair, and supposedly after 2 missions, the free deliveries start piling up. After 2 missions, you don't get any more. I haven't been able to find a, like, solid, here's how this happens. So, I don't know. Not for sure. I'm trying to take care of a few final things before I push into the end of the game. And after the end of the game, I'm going to be doing all of these side missions that you can do. In Mass Effect 2, you don't have any special time constraints on those. In Mass Effect 3, apparently, I'm going to have to do some planning, because you do. There are missions where you can lose people by not doing the mission quickly enough. So, I need more platinum. Okay. No prototype, doesn't matter. Ship enhancements is just the one thing. Okay, so I need more platinum. I need a lot more platinum, don't I? If I want to get the ship enhancement, I need... Yep. Okay, so I'm going to need at least 75,000 platinum in order to get all those. I'm not going to go for that this episode, no way. But I would like to go ahead and get enough platinum to do that. So let's go ahead and leave Omega. Let's go to the mass relay. Oh look, there's a platinum-rich planet out there by Fartar. Fartar? I don't know, maybe I'll get a big platinum delivery from the Shadow Broker base. How much fuel do I have? I might want to buy fuel. Oh look, I glitched it. Apparently I glitched it bad. As long as it's not draining my money. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have like 100,000 credits left or something. I'm gonna have to check that value. Just in case. Unfortunately, I did look up my investment opportunities. There are certain ones that you want to avoid, like this one, and this one actually. And I think it was this one. But definitely this one. And I did not avoid them. So I'm still gonna end up making money, but I'm not gonna make as much money. Success! 4,000 credits. That's great. Blue listed. Failure. I get nothing. I'm just gonna buy into everything. There's no reason not to. Mutually assured income. Failure. Apparently it's not a random thing. I don't like that. I wish that they were random. That would make a lot more sense. And success. 2,000 credits. And it just defeats the purpose of having them at all if they're not random. See, I only got one thing here. But I did 2 missions.
Thanks for coming by.
I don't have more survey information, which is weird. In the previous game that I played, I did get multiple survey information.
Elcos Combine stock reports are hiding a weakness in their last quarterly financial statements. I'm downloading their free...
It is also possible to get weapon upgrades from that terminal. Unfortunately, it has not happened to me yet, which is very disappointing. Alright, that done. I'm just going to go ahead and get back to Omega.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
And, or do I want to do Omega, or do I want to do... You know what? I said I wanted to start on Tuchanka. I got what I needed from Omega. We'll go there next. Maybe. I feel bad. I feel like I'm leaving Garrus just behind. Maybe I'll deal with his next. Let's go to Tuchanka. Let's take care of, let's take care of Morden's business. I don't have the headshot bonus yet, which maybe I should get. Can I back out from here? I can't back out from here. Alright, well let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I'm gonna be going up against Krogan. A bonus to headshot damage would be really valuable. I am waffling so much this episode. I clearly have not planned ahead. I'm gonna go get some platinum. I don't need much. I'm gonna go get some probes. I'm gonna go get some platinum. He says immediately after having landed. Let's go. Clearly, these planets aren't unexplored. What do I need? Platinum? That's worth it.
Probe launched.
I just need 2,500.
Probe away.
Of course, iridium doesn't hurt either.
Launching probe.
Excuse me.
Probe away.
Well, it was a poor planet. I didn't expect much. What about this little hunk? Oh, this one's rich.
Probe away.
Good deposit of iridium. Over 2,000.
Probe launched.
Over 2,000 platinum. Or palladium.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
This is definitely an iridium-heavy world.
Probe launched.
Hopefully it'll have some platinum. I mean, just enough platinum is all I'm asking for.
Probe away.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
And now it suddenly tracks depleted, which, sure, could well be. Alright, that's good enough. Search. Which means I've got 2 left. Assault rifle accuracy. I would like to find another assault rifle bit. But I can buy one at 4 tax, I guess, is probably my best bet. Oh, come on. I need a new mouse so bad on my other computer. Let's see. Yep. No. No. Yep. No. How do I not have a higher ranking? Oh, Ilium and Tuchanka. Okay, you know what? I don't use an assault rifle. I don't need to worry about accuracy. So I'll get that later, but I'm not terribly worried about it. I've done the business I need to do here. Let's get to Tuchanka. Help out Morden. Our scientist needs to be on top of his game. I definitely think that should be the group that I take with me on the, Oh, I haven't done anything with Morden? Wow. Neural Shock. Neural Shock does what? Just incapacitates an organic enemy? Well, I mean, that'd be nice, but I don't really think it'll be very helpful. Cryoblast. Just snap freezes targets. So, pretty much the same as Neural Shock, then. Oh, that cripples an enemy with pain. This just freezes them in place. Well, Slaying Science, obviously. Let's see. Increases his shields? Or weapon damage? I'm gonna go with Solarian Genius. Increases shields. And if I use... Actually, if I use 4 points there, then I will be able to max out Neural Shock. I don't like Cryoblast. For some... It was bad in the first game, I think, because if you froze an enemy, you didn't get loot from them, I think. I could be misthinking that, but that'll allow me to get 3 max-tiered abilities. And I definitely want Heavy Incinerate for him, just like I have. Do I? No, you know what? I'll get Blast for him. And then once he gets Neural Shock, I can max that out. Morden does not need the Locust or the Phalanx. You can have the Carnifex, and you can have the Tempest. Thank you. Now getting into this. Halfway through the video. It'll just be a long video, that's fine.
I have work for you if you want it, Erdnot Grunt. Just set the human aside and we can talk. Go to the clan leader. Erdnot Grunt, you go where you want.
I like that.
Those Turians and Solarians look like us. Nobody around here but more Krogan. It'd be fun to kill someone else for a change. Good fight's a good fight. Doesn't matter who it's against.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
I've already talked to them. I already have clearance to use one of the Tonkas. Tonkas? Tonkas. Tonkas, I guess. I don't know.
This variant could track you anywhere on the planet. You killed that Thresher Maw on foot?
Yep.
Welcome to the clan, Erdnot Grunt. Honored to be a part of it. Yeah, well, make yourself useful. You're in the shit now.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
I think I've already asked this.
You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
Yeah.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me
Yeah,
get out of
there's
your
nothing
way.
here to tell this guy.
Don't do me any favors.
How do I? Where do I? What do I?
Kill the Thresher Maw.
I thought I had clearance to take this out.
Touch anything. Eyes straight ahead.
Oh, no, I guess I have to talk to the Chief Scout, maybe?
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my
Yep,
time?
take the truck, okay. It's not done being fixed yet. Grunt has incendiary. And if I did Garrus beforehand, I could switch to armor piercing, but I'll take the incendiary. That'll be good. If we come across something with warp, then that'll work fine. Oh, that was some good parking. Why? Why? I don't... I just picked my weapons. It's the beginning of the mission! I don't understand. I do suspect I might want to do this. I'm gonna actually switch you to your pistol. I'm gonna switch you to your shotgun.
Switch up. Change weapon.
I'm gonna apply armor piercing. I'm gonna switch to my pistol. Keep you on your pistol. Actually, I should switch you to your SMG.
Armed and ready.
And I should switch to my SMG. And now I'll do warp. And then I'll switch to my pistol. I'll switch you back to pistol. And I'll switch you back to shotgun.
Change weapon.
Switching sidearms.
And I'll have you do that again. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my SMG. You can keep your pistol. You can keep your assault rifle.
Switch up. Switch up.
And I'll switch between these two weapons. Okay, good. Hey guys, maybe some shooting?
Thought I was harmless, did you?
Yes, I did. Because you weren't shooting at it.
Next.
Ow.
Feel the
Neutralized.
Now you're dead. Oh! To do the trick. Try a real man's weapon. Oh!
Well, it killed him.
Get ready to fight.
Not the weapon I meant to head out. That's about right.
Nothing can hurt me.
Boom! Haha! And this is why we don't throw fire, or do throw fire, at the people with flamethrowers.
Just the thing to help.
Right, you're in the way.
Feel the blood rain!
Okay. You want to come up, then come up. Ooh, I got lucky there. I wasn't sure. Probably shouldn't have done that. But I did.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I kind of want to go this direction, but I'm tentative that it is on the Renegade side of the thing, and, I don't know, it just... Duh. I much prefer this option.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin.
God,
Too late to
what?
help the dead.
That's right. I can't shoot at the dead body.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already.
Should.
But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Oh, I want to say this one so badly.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the Genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the Genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might! For Werlock Gold! Attack!
Wow. That was the longest interrupt I've ever seen. I get that there's a thing under here that I can shoot. By the way, I can't shoot it now. But, yeah. Let's, oh, right, I got rid of stasis. I mean, it was a good trade. That's a good trade. I definitely want to switch weapons. And I think...
Come out!
Nope, I hit someone else. Do they both have... Okay, they both have...
Fire! You're gonna die! Pitiful! Feel the power!
I missed.
Nothing!
Okay, he's going down. No, get over here immediately. He's gonna die.
shields there, nothing.
I'm gonna die. Why did you not?
Hurt me.
Okay. I'm okay. By the way, everyone's getting hurt badly.
Should burn through any armor.
Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone a lot worse. And this, kids, is why I don't like ammo! I mean, if you want to make it a challenge, make it a challenge, but make it sensible. Make it logical, damn it. Okay, nobody dropped magazines. Nobody. That's just not right.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
I've called him that a couple times. He already knows that I don't like it. I'm not gonna push. I want to push.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
I don't quite get where this is coming from, other than Malon being on his team, but...
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
See, I don't know that I agree with that. That's obvious.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
The sad thing is, logically, I get it.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
That seems just very... kind of random, really.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral. Tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility. Doesn't kill. Still. Caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn. Adapt. Improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
This should come in handy.
Did I already get everything? You know, I'm looking at a list here that says there's supposed to be a heavy weapon ammo thing, or heavy weapon ammo thing. I'm not sure that I found it yet.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Yeah, you might have told me about that beforehand if he was. Oh, that was great. Well, you're just gonna screw me with things I can't use, aren't you? I forgot about that.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Too late. Now you're dead.
No, I'm supposed to... oh, shit.
Ready to die?
That's not what I fucking...
My shields are down!
Krogan closing in!
Can I please use my rifle? That's why I kept taking it away. Okay. Oh shit, that's an explosive crate. I don't want to be...
Too late. Now you're dead.
Ooh. And I missed.
Enjoy.
Ready to die? Feel the blood rage.
This also might not be... I might not have passed the boss yet. I guess probably not. I probably gotta deal with the Werlock guy, right? Yeah, that sounds probable. It's a door, yeah, okay.
I am Krogan!
Splash! Stop!
Trouble! Feel the blood!
Oh my god, cat, you're so annoying.
Nicely. Charging. Krogan.
Burn and die!
That's one way to do it.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Okay, now, maybe I'm wrong. Does this... It does damage health. Okay.
Can't hide from me!
Not difficult.
One more! Attack! Incoming!
Alright, this is a job for...
Betray all Krogan!
Oh! Okay, this is the boss. Oh, come on!
Hostiles charging.
Come on, guys! Shoot! Thank you. Did you God damn it, Mord. Okay, I got Y, I got that, I got Y right there. Battery, and battery. At least when she finally settles down, she doesn't, like, on the back of my chair. And she's really sweet about it, and she's just, you know, sitting there, nice and comfy. Okay, this is the one after the boss. Pretty sure about that now.
This might be useful.
Okay, there it is. Excellent.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
I think the response is pretty clear.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Oh, I don't want to pick this.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
No, it won't.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No, not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you can't hear my huffing, I'm actually at an impasse here. I agree that the genophage is questionable at best. By the same token, what he did here lost lives.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morton. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
I think I got the renegade for not saying that it was terrible. Which is fair, I guess. See if anything news around here. Kinda doubt it, but just in case.
Someday we'll get off this one and show those Turians who's lost.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Rex is no pushover. That's really all I can say there. Rex, you got anything to say about this, turn, as it were?
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Okay, the answer is nothing. Oh. Right, I forgot about this guy.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
I like it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Really? That's all I get for... Oh, man. That's...
Step back. My Baron is hungry.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
One wrong step, Shepard.
About this step. This step? What about this step again? How much money do I got? Not much more. Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's it. There's nothing new here, I'm sure. We actually don't have anything new.
Should I ask the female clan to ride a parentage? Why bother? Oh, you know yourself. That's enough. I can teach you one. The best one. Solarians, too. Little bastards that they're so smart.
Let's get back on the ship and talk to Morden. And Joker.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's have a look at that. To Grunt's commander. Ooh. From the shaman. Oh yeah, basically the shaman's saying, don't let Grunt die or I'll piss on you. Well, don't both die or yeah. If y'all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. So that pretty much sums it up pretty well, I think. Admittedly, that's probably better than the initial I'll just piss on you statement that I was making, which, awkward, really. So,
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Sorry, that's y'all. I do think after recording I will run off to the Shadowbroker lair and go ahead and get a get that next pack if I can. Gonna do that off screen. It's old hat, so there's no reason to do it 15 times. But first...
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
Oh, that was great. I will have to come back and talk to him later. Actually, on that note, I've talked to Jacob. Jacob's not going to have anything more to say, I don't think. What about you?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here.
How are my fish? You better be feeding my fish, woman. You said you would feed my fish. I'm gonna be upset if my fish are dead. I'm just saying. Fish, not dead. Good. Oh god, I'm turning into him. I still have 2 things that I need to collect. I know what one of them is, but I can't figure out the other one. Didn't I buy a Kodiak? I thought I bought a Kodiak model somewhere. I'm gonna have to double check that. I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody. See what they've got to say.
Hey, Shepard. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
He just likes you.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
I think that's kind of glitched. Maybe not glitched, but it's awkward just from the position of I got him the food immediately.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
Before
about.
Kasumi was even on board, I think. Maybe not. Well, let's see if Miranda has anything to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I told her I'm not going to sleep with her, and now she's angry. What else do I have? Not too much. Alright. Well, I can't let you in my lap right now. There's really not space. You can sit on the arm of my chair and make me sit in this awkward position if you really want.
Back for more? One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and Nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guys stopped shooting and we snuck by. Never found out what happened. You smoke, Shepard? Don't. That stuff will kill you. Knew a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Oh, Jack. I haven't talked to Jack either.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now, let's find something big to kill.
Grunt, I'm going to apologize right now if I didn't know that you had one of the highest values for defending me while I kill the big thing at the end of the game. I would totally bring you to kill the big thing at the end of the game. I'm sorry. I promise I will not make you wait back on the Normandy. That's really all I can offer. This thing with Jack is probably not going to get better, because at some point I'm going to have to tell her I'm not interested.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
Is there a problem, Jack?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
Then stop.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
The problem with... I think the problem with the Jack romance is basically you've got to be a dick to her. Why can't you be nice and just not romance
New
her?
armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Creepy. Alright, and what was the other thing I was going to do? What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, I think I remember. I think I remember.
No messages for you, Commander.
Nope, that wasn't it, actually. Private terminals, team status. So right now, I have 2 unloyal team members. I have 2 team members to recruit, and this odd dark one that I can't see. Because this is for Tally, and this is for Thane. Now, Samara, I'm sorry, you are going to have to wait, because Garrus is my man, and I've almost saved him till last. And that's just inexcusable. So, next episode is going to be loyalty for Garrus. Wait, Is it? No. Next episode... I'm gonna have to plan something out. I want to make sure that I'm not gonna miss anything or screw anything up. So, next episode is going to be a thing. I'm not quite sure what yet. And between then and now, I'm going to do some tidying up, maybe buy some stuff. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure yet. But definitely get some resources off camera because there's no reason to make people sit through that any more than I already have. So, for now, if you have any comments on the game, gameplay, model performance, or anything in general, do please leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.